Welcome to this edition of Luxury Lifestyle, and with this grand vista we are exploring the luxurious 5-star Cove Rotana Resort. Situated in the northern emirate of Ras al Khaimah, the resort is located on an idyllic water inlet at Arqoob Beach, with a hotel and garden villas nestling on the hillside, whilst down in the lagoon, resting on man-made islands, are the 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villas, some with private pools. Come on in, this is the ground floor of one of the private villas here at the Cove. This is in fact a typical bedroom which you'll find in one of the 2 or 3 bedroom villas. Nice and bright. As I said, it's on the ground floor, and what I like about this, you can go straight from the bedroom, through the doors, you're outside onto the patio area and your own private dip pool. So come on out and take a look. Someone over there having breakfast. Let's find out who it is. Excuse me, you just caught me finishing off my breakfast. As you can see, it's somewhat fruity breakfast. Now I must say, this is one of my favourite parts when it comes to the villas. In front of me I've got my own private dip pool, and the location is great. Behind the hill with the Cove Village on the hill, in front the beach, and on my left the lagoon. So where am I going next? I'm off to try my strawberries and cream. Absolutely refreshing. I'll tell you what, having one's own private dip pool, strawberries and cream, this really is luxury lifestyle. Back inside the villa now, and should you want to cook for yourself or make a small snack, there's the Kitchenette, located adjacent to the lounge. And back in the bedroom, the hotel staff have been somewhat creative with their rather decorative bedtime preparations. But before it's time to sleep, we have plenty of exploration to do. Well, there's one aspect of the Cove which I really like, and it's what I'm doing now, walking around. I'm crossing this rickety bridge and I'm walking through streets, almost cobbled streets, and just taking in the view to my right. We've got the lagoon, we've got the infinity swimming pool, and behind that, the main room to the hotel. And it's all built on a giant sand dune, and you can see evidence of that to the right with the wild vegetation. All in all, it sort of creates the atmosphere of a well-established village. Chance to explore, and that's what I'm going to do now. I want to climb the hill. Well, for me, there's a similarity between the Cove and Venice in Italy. It's because of the water and the bridges. One famous bridge in Venice is the Bridge of Sighs, a bridge where prisoners would cross on their way to execution, giving out a big sigh on their journey. And for me, well, my journey continues, and I'll give out a big sigh because that sigh is the fact I'm only here for one night. Well, being able to walk around a village like this is really nice, and I've, well, come to this junction, so I've got to decide where to go now. The signpost says reception, restaurants, well, Bodylines, that's the fitness centre and spa, sounds appealing. I think we'll go there and stop off at the shops on the way, but whichever way I go, I've got to climb this hill. Made it to the top of the hill. Wow, that was a nice little walk. Now, I'll tell you what, this is quite good. I mean, if the Cove was a village, this would be the town square. It's got a series of shops and above a restaurant, which we'll be exploring later on. So after that, walking around, if you still feel like you want a bit more exercise, there's Bodylines, the gym and spa. That's our final stop.
Wow, this is good. Body lines, here I come. Now, for the last bit of my tour, I decided to cheat and I grabbed one of these big boys' toys to take me on the final part of the hill to body lines. It's out of control, look at it, it's like a wild stallion. Anyway, body lines is where we're going to go now. Take a look inside.
Which is what we'll do in part 2 of this edition of Luxury Lifestyle.